Hey everybody, Ron from Back in the Fairway here from a very wet Snohomish Golf Course range. Out here getting in some wedge work, getting ready for my PAT in April. So let's get this rolling with Back in the Fairway Going Pro episode 7. Where are we at into February of 2020? Right now we are... just over 8 weeks away from my PAT date in April, if everything stays going according to plan. And right now we are out here with the good old Wilson bag, getting some magical wedges dialed in. So let me give them a quick plug here. Love these PMP Raws. They are doing some good work for me right now. Not to say anything bad about any other wedges, but hey, got to put in a plug where a plug can be plugged, right? Anyway. Which leads me straight into my winterizing my bag, and if I am going to do it this year, which it seems a little late, but given how much moisture is on the ground right now, maybe it's not too late. Anyway, really quick, normally this time of year what I do is I drop my long irons in favor of a hybrid. I shouldn't say normally, but I did it last year and it was really beneficial to winter play. So this year I thought about doing the same thing because April will still be very wet and possibly just like this. Those hybrids could really bail me out where long irons would fail me. So still an option, probably not going to happen though, but that would be the one bag tweak that I have going. The other tweak you may see right here, I do have the Cortex back in the bag at the moment. A reason for that is that I am a little bit more accurate with it at the moment. Have a little bit more control, a little bit easier play with it, so I've kind of gone that route right now. The Rogue could come back at any time. It gives me more distance, gives me a little more playability. Overall, great clubs, just can't decide which one's the best, so they kind of rotate in and out. Other than that, the bag is set, and I have to say that very forcefully, because of all the new gear that came out at the PGA show. An enormous amount of really, really cool stuff hit the market, just basically last month in announcements. Really having a hard time not going out and dumping my wedges and picking up the new staff models. They look gorgeous, but I am 2 months away. And these guys are really getting dialed in. So I've got that 100-yard shot with my 56 degree. Just solid as a rock with that one. So I'm loving that. Still torn on the 60 degree. It's not a club I need to have in the bag. But as long as I leave it in the bag and I don't try to use it, it won't hurt me. So if I find something I need to replace that slot with, it will be the first one to go. But as of now, I can't see you doing any tweaking. Callaway released the Maverick, Cobra's new Speed Zone stuff, the TaylorMade Sim. They all look tempting, especially driver distance wise, but I think for now I'm going to hold tight and play with what's worked. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that. I have a few more months on this bag now than I did on my first run through for the PAT, so my yardages are much more dialed in. I would say from 175 down, I'm about as good as I can possibly get. Journeying out to about 200 starts to fade a little bit, probably about a 65% accuracy. Drifting further down into the 230, 240 range, probably 2 out of 5 greens at best with that range. But I don't see a lot of need for that right now because of the distance I'm hitting everything. So we'll see how it plays out. But right now the bag is set. I am set. Doing a ton of short game work. Like I said, I've got the wedges out here on the range right now. Again, just pounding these. Basically 150 in shots are where my PAT gold is going to come from. If the par 3s play the same distance they did, they are 8 iron, 9 iron, and wedges. So those are where I need to cash in. Those are where I bled strokes last time. Also a couple of probably conditioning things will be the next step. Not sure exactly how I'm going to accomplish that. Maybe walking the course a few times. Yeah, I don't know. That one's going to be tough for me just due to time. Hopefully I can keep a lighter schedule over the next month in March and April, at least until I get through the PAT. But we'll see how that works out. I mean, obviously, you know, job comes number one. Passing that test is pretty important to the job, though. So let's see how this goes. And for now, I'm going to get back to the grind here and hit a few more balls, get the short game dialed in some more, probably go up and hit the short area here for a bit if it doesn't start pouring again, and we'll get this done. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you guys following along. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below or email me. I would love to get them answered. I've seen some trickling in. Hopefully I'm getting to them. If I don't see them, shoot me an email so I know. Anyway, that's about all I've got today. Thank you again. I appreciate you guys following along, and we'll see you in the next video.